Do you know what old wineskins are about? They're about control. Insecure people and control. That's what it's about. Do you know what the cross of Jesus did? It took the leverage away. People used to scare me to death. I don't care. There's no leverage. I don't have to be right. In fact, I'm wrong 50% of the time. I just don't know which 50%. Doesn't matter. I don't have to pretend to you that I'm better than I am. I don't. There's no leverage on me. You can say, how could you do that? And I'd say, I don't know, but I'm going to do it again. I don't have to pretend about anything. Have you ever laughed at a real serious occasion, kind of maybe a funeral or something? And it's really not that funny, but once you start, you don't know how to stop. And then you say, I can't do this. This is a funeral. And then that makes it even worse. And pretty soon the bench is shaking with your effort not to laugh. I mean, there's a corpse there, and people are sad, and they lost, and you're giggling, and you're trying to stop it, and then it catches to the next person, then it goes to the next person, and you're thinking, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Do you know what being a Christian is, what new wine is? It's laughing at funerals. That's what the world is. Statistics, 1 out of 1, we're all dying. And do you remember Malcolm Muggeridge? He was the best known personality in all of England. And he became a Christian when he was an old man. Some people said he was just too old to chase girls, so he decided to try Jesus. And that may have been true, but he was such a delight. He wrote a book called Jesus Rediscovered. Then later on, he wrote a book called The End of Christendom. And he would be on television and say the most awful things about Christians, about the church, about the world, that it was going to hell in a handbasket. And you looked at him, you thought, that sucker's laughing. I mean, his eyes would twinkle, and he'd smile. And I would think, what's with that? I'll tell you what it was. He's laughing at a funeral. That's what Christians do. We celebrate. We laugh at a funeral. And Jesus on the cross took the leverage of the controllers away. And it is a sin to be controlled by the controllers. If you're forgiven, and you are, yes, I mean what you just thought of, that. If you're really forgiven, the laughter comes inside, and you can't help it. If you're acceptable, you don't care whether nobody else accepts you. If Jesus is fond of you, what do you care about other people being fond of you? The control and the leverage is gone. Let's get down. Let's have a party. Let's laugh. They said the early Christians were drunk. They ought to say that about us sometime. Even cold, conservative Presbyterians. That's a good thing, because when Jesus is present, and where is he right now? The bridegroom. He's here. Where 2 or 3 are gathered, I'll show and we'll have a party. I won't leave you comfortless. I'll come to you. Where's Jesus right now? He's here. And you don't mourn and you don't fast. When the bridegroom is attending the function, you party. And when you party and people get upset because they say it's unseemly, get out of the way, because there is the sound of exploding wineskins.